shit! Jesus. Oh fuck, his hatch is open. He's fucked up probably.
That's Joe, yeah, I think I'm okay. So, with the rules of engagement was so goofy over there. If they were to throw down their weapons, then it was like you can't shoot at them because now they're non-combatives kind of thing. It was odd. So we were sitting here. We pushed past this area then, and we'd found another IED in this road. And we had these cobras flying up overhead, and they seen them where these dudes where the fire was coming from. The guys were still there hanging out. Well, what happened is we find this IED, we blow it up, we B.I.P it, basically blowing it in place. As soon as that happened, the Taliban dudes, you know, they heard that and like, what the hell? So they went and grabbed their weapons. Well, the frickin' Cobras seen it. Now, positive identification on the threat. They lit them up. So you hear boom, the donkey goes running. But anyway, this is behind us. It's not on camera. You can't see it.
That was a.
Listen.
That was a. Whoa! Whoa! What was that behind us?
What was that behind us? That was the Cobras lighting up the dudes. You can't really hear it, but that's what you heard all of a sudden. Was because they were probably, I don't know, a quarter mile or a little bit more behind us. When they had picked up their weapons and went to re-engage, they just, nope, you're done.
A bigger blast than I was expecting.
You've been on deployment before besides Afghanistan. Where was the first place you went?
We were supposed to go to Iraq during the whole initial invasion before we'd actually, this is back in 2003, and that's what we were getting trained for. And about 3 weeks or so, maybe a month into our training, they told us that we were not going to Iraq, and we waited for a few more weeks to find out that we were going to go down and stay stateside and go south to Texas for a year.
The camp that you stayed at, what was the name of that when you first got there?
This is Camp Leatherneck. It was a Marine base, biggest Marine base actually in Afghanistan. This is our day one. Well, kind of. We got here last night. Spent a night here already. As you can see, you know, fucking dust everywhere. Very respectful and very good people to work with. They left us alone. You know, we had, you know, we just did our thing right, and we didn't have any worries about what was going on. You know, they kind of left us to ourselves, and they treated us very well, gave us any support that we needed, and, you know, but mind you, that base is very, very large. You know, there's 20,000 or, I don't know, 30,000, 40,000 troops there, something like that. I don't remember. But anyone that we had worked with, or any of the units that we had worked with, they were really easy to deal with, and they were very, very professional. Holy fuck!
Oh my God!
Oh,
Chico.
oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh!
Go over there and do that,
Man.
Now you gotta.
Platoon's mission was route clearance, basically provide safe passage. Was what we did. It was route clearance patrol, but not like normal route clearance where you'd clear a route and then it would stay open for a few days, people could travel it, and then you'd go back and do it again. This was more, we would have a convoy of vehicles, they had supplies, they had to get to small outposts and tiny fobs and stuff. That was our main mission. We would clear a 2 vehicle wide path, and as long as they stayed inside the tracks, in theory they were safe without getting blown up. That didn't always come true.
So, like 10 seconds ago, see that dust cloud? That was an IED that hit our truck over there as he's looking for a path. You know, he's gonna say I told you so. He didn't want to go that way originally because he was afraid there were IEDs over there.
We had other specialized missions where we worked with Force Recon. We worked with MARSOC, which is basically Marine Special Forces. We worked with Army Special Forces.
As you can see, a lot of patience and careful planning is put into this, as there are soldiers and Marines really close to each other, and that one almost fell.
When you get over there, you do a RIP mission. Basically, is you're taking over for this for whoever you're replacing, the unit that you're replacing. They've been over there for a year now. If you know, Army guys have it was a year-long deployment for us at the time, and so they were the subject matter experts, if you will, and so they'd go out on one mission with you and show you everything that they can at that amount of time, and then after that they leave basically shortly after, a week or so after. You're on your own. So my very first mission, I went on that RIP mission with them. I sat in the gun, nothing happened. We didn't see an IED, nothing. We did a couple other small missions that for logistics, getting equipment to certain places that we had guys setting up at and stuff like that. My first real deal combat mission was actually with MARSOC and the Army Special Forces, and that's I was in the vehicle commander position.
I like when people are like outside at least. Hopefully that means we're not gonna get fucking blown up.
We went out to clear a route we had to deliver some equipment to the Special Forces compound that was very small. I think there was only like 20 of them, 25 of those guys at this little compound. Somehow they fit our group. We brought MARSOC Marines with us and 9 vehicles with probably 30 people ourselves, and went to clear a route for them. And
oh fuck! There's the husky. Fuck! Holy shit! So there's probably something else coming up. Something. Yeah. Fuck! Fuck!
Got hit with 2 IEDs. We were very green. We didn't have we reacted the best we could. Everyone came home safe, but yeah, looking back, it's a good thing that the crap didn't really hit the fan on that one, because we were pretty green. We didn't have all of our TTPs down and all our tactics and everything.
What do you mean by pretty green, I guess?
We were newbies.
Oh.
We were
Greenhorn.
Greenhorn,
Okay.
yeah. We were pretty, yeah. We and it showed the first few missions. We'd have stupid problems.
You fucking cut something on their fucking arm.
And usually it wasn't until we got back inside the wire, when we got back to the base. I can't remember how many times. It's probably 3 or 4 times in the beginning where we would rollers would just break on us because we didn't know, the guys driving weren't trained to, quite to standard with the roller systems that we had in front of the trucks.
So we've made it like 2 kilometers away.
Fucking effort! We made it so far! No fucking issues!
We didn't even hit IDs or nothing this whole trip. And now we found the convoy behind us got separated. They got front laid or something. So as we went to pull our roller truck from the back of our convoy up, he broke both sets of his rollers off of his roller. And we're like really close to the hardball.
2.4 clicks to freedom. 2.4. That's 30 minutes.
We could have almost been back by fucking dinner chow, actually. But as usual, something fucked us over. But some probably still make it back tonight, just not nearly as early as we were hoping. So, oh well. Route clearance.
Yeah, it was a kind of a morale killer in the beginning until we got better trained and really spent the time and took, and got everything ironed out.
Where the fuck are these fucking pussies shooting from?
Yeah, I think it's a 3 line.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
The fucking buffalo has a crow on it.
Our rules of engagement were pretty strict, so even though we could be getting shot at, these guys are a kilometer away, pointing their guns up, hoping to, curve the bullet in because they're so far away engaging you. But they'd be doing it around a group of people that are just happen to have the house there. So they would have the cover of innocent bystanders. So since they're so far away, you couldn't really safely engage them most of the time.
Wait, what?
Whoa, did you hear another shot?
Go this side.
Okay, go ahead.
Which side? Which side?
The original 12, first plot.
Which clot?
First plot, first plot.
Alright.
Are you talking about their snoot?
I can't see shit!
Fucking, it's coming from a window, man.
I don't want to kill no fucking kids. Come on now.
Hey, switch out with Shrum.
I'll fire the weapon.
Well,
I just want to make
Shrum
sure.
sees it.
You're right.
Could you see yourself going back there ever again if they asked you to, or would
Well,
you do it again, or?
I got out, last October, so 6 months ago or 7, whatever it's been. And I don't think, given where I'm at now, with the kids and wife and everything, I don't think that would be a wise thing to go back over there. I have no desire to, really. I'm glad I am glad that I did it. I'm glad that I had that experience. I mean, really, it's it's hopefully only once in a lifetime experience, but for some, they've got 4 or 5 deployments under their belt, and sometimes even more, I guess.
Ethan seems like he's very influenced by what you've done.
Yeah.
The Army, does that concern you when he grows up? Like, do you, in other words, if Ethan wanted to join the Army after he gets out of high school, would you hesitate, talk to him? Would you?
I'd lay it out for him. I mean, I think it's human nature for kids to want to emulate their parents, and to some extent, especially at the age that he's at. If that's something that he wants to do, that's up to him, I guess. But I would definitely give him all the facts. You could tell him my experiences, so he can make the best educated decision as far as make sure that's really what he does want. The joke is always, my recruiter lied to me. Well, whether or not that's true, in some cases it's very true, but sometimes they just don't tell you the whole truth. And I just want him to have all the knowledge that he can have before he would make a commitment like that, because that's like marriage is what that is. Taking an oath and actually doing your service for the length of your contract. That's a very big deal. It's a very big commitment.